Shemp Howard, born in Brooklyn on March 11, 1895, was one of the original Three Stooges, a role he played when the acts began in the early 1920s. In fact, when Shemp signed on, it was only two Stooges, Ted Healy and his Stooges. He lived 60 very full years with a lot of life experience and 180 shorts and films to his credit. The question is, how much do you know about Shemp Howard? Think you can answer 10 trivia questions? Let's find out. Starting with, what was Shemp Howard's birth name? Was it Samuel Horwitz, Jerome Horwitz, Moses Horwitz, or Louis Feinberg? The answer is Samuel Horwitz. Shemp was the oldest of the three Horwitz brothers who became Stooges, followed by Moses, also known as Mo, and Jerome, who you know as Curly. As a young man, Shemp attended trade school in hopes of being what? An electrician, a welder, a carpenter, or a plumber? A plumber. Mo, who was 2 years younger than Shemp, attended the same school in hopes of being an electrician. What was the official reason Samuel Horwitz became known as Shemp? It was his stage name in vaudeville, it was his mother's thick accent pronouncing Sam, it was a character name from his first short film, or it was a nickname given to him by Larry Fine. It was his mother's thick accent pronouncing Sam. His mother's pronunciation of Sam sounded like Shem or Shemp to his friends, and the name stuck for the rest of his life. Shemp Howard had several phobias. Which of the following wasn't one of them? Airplanes, automobiles, water, or heights? The answer is heights. Shemp was so afraid of automobiles, he never obtained a driver's license. Shemp left the Stooges in 1932, but returned in 1946 in order to replace who? Larry Fine, Joe Besser, Curly Howard, or Joe DeRita? The answer is Curly Howard. Shemp returned to the trio after his younger brother Curly suffered a debilitating stroke during the filming of Halfwit's Holiday. Before returning to the Stooges, Shemp had a successful solo career. In which 1940 film did he appear alongside W.C. Fields? Was it The Bank Dick, It's a Gift, My Little Chickadee, or Never Give a Sucker an Even Break? The answer is The Bank Dick. Shemp played Joe the bartender, showcasing his ability to hold his own with comedy legends outside of the Stooge brand. With which famous duo did Shemp Howard appear on screen with in the 1940s? Abbott and Costello, Laurel and Hardy, Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff, or Lum and Abner? It was Abbott and Costello. Shemp appeared in several Abbott and Costello films, including Buck Privates and In the Navy. In 1942, Shemp Howard appeared as a supporting actor in a non-comedic movie starring John Wayne and Marlene Dietrich. What was the movie? Flying Tigers, Pittsburgh, The Spoilers, or Reap the Wild Wind? It was Pittsburgh. The film is about an ambitious coal miner who values wealth and power in the Pittsburgh steel industry over his friends, lovers, and ideals. Shemp Howard was known for being the ugliest man in Hollywood, a title he reportedly hated and sued over, used to win a literal contest, bore with great pride as a comedic asset, or only accepted after Curly died. He bore it with pride as a comedic asset. Shemp often joked that he was the only actor who didn't need makeup to look like a monster. What was the title of the final Three Stooges short released that featured Shemp Howard? Was it Brideless Groom, Commotion on the Ocean, For Crymin' Out Loud, or Hot Stuff? The answer is For Crymin' Out Loud. There were 4 more shorts released after Shemp's death that featured fake Shemp, but For Crymin' Out Loud was the last featuring the real Shemp Howard. On November 22, 1955, Shemp Howard went to watch a boxing match at Hollywood Legion Stadium. While returning home that evening in a taxi, Shemp died of a reported cerebral hemorrhage, although some reports say it was a heart attack. He was survived by his wife, Gertrude, their son, Morton, and a body of work still celebrated the world over. Thanks for playing along. How'd you do? Let us know in the comments. And be sure to subscribe for more celebrity trivia, biographies, obituaries, and daily birthday shoutouts.